Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Women Wednesday, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody out there. I didn't think this would actually happen, me having a Women Wednesday on actual Christmas, but it's here, and most importantly, my gun collection video is here. So I know a lot of y'all have been asking me for it. Here it is. So, first and foremost, every gun has been checked. They are clear. There's no ammo in any of my guns, and the magazines are in them just to show you the full firearm, but everything is clear. Secondly, we're not gonna let this video be too long because I do have quite a few things in my collection. So if there's something specific you want to know about any of these guns, almost all of them have their own separate videos of me going through them or at least shooting them, and I'll put some videos and clips into this video showing you me shooting these guns. There are a couple that you have not seen on this channel, but without further ado, let's get started. So what I'm deciding to do is to go from my very first gun that I bought to the latest gun that I bought. And so first and foremost, the very first gun that I bought is my Canik TP9 SF Elite. And again, we are clear. Nothing in the chamber. Actually, this is not my first gun that I bought, but it has been the first gun that, the second gun that I bought, and it stayed in the collection. The very first gun I bought was the M&P Shield 380 Easy or something like that. And first time gun owner, went to the gun store, the gun guy was like, hey, if you're a first time shooter, this would be the best gun to get. I got the gun, didn't really like it, so then I went and traded it and got the TP9 SF Elite by Canik. And this gun, if y'all know anything about Canik, y'all know Canik shoot good. Triggers are good. They're just an all-around good gun and budget friendly. So that was my very first gun. The next gun I got after that was actually my AR 7.5 inch build, and y'all have seen this one. A lot of y'all have asked me, what have I done to this gun? This gun and the parts and everything is now on my Instagram, showing you everything that I did to it. But this was actually my very second gun, and it did not look like this at all when I got it. Like, I've done major upgrades to this gun, but it did not look like this at all. And we are showing in all of my ARs today my YouTube compliant 20 round mag. So yeah, I was very excited about getting this one as my second gun. Really didn't know much about ARs then, but I'm very hip to them now. And so that was my second gun, AR-15, chambered in 5.56 by Delton. And so I just made I made it my own, and 7.5 inch barrel. All right, the next gun that I got was actually another Canik. And this is the Canik SC Elite, so subcompact, which is smaller than the full-size Canik. Initially, when I was first getting into guns, I thought this gun would be my carry gun, and I carried it for a little while, but then it just got to be like too bulky for me, and I couldn't conceal it that well. But it is chambered in 9mm. And just like the full-size Canik, it shoots great, budget-friendly, triggers great, and I do have the 80. This is when I first started getting into guns. I went and got me a red dot off of Amazon, and it works. It works for what I need to do with this gun. So, third gun, Canik SC Elite, chambered in 9mm. The next gun that I got in my collection was the magazine is empty, Taurus G3C. Now, if you know anything about the Taurus lineup, it reminds me of the Canik lineup. Like, you can't go wrong with one of these if they're gonna be like your first gun that you're gonna try out. These shoot great. I've never had an issue with this GC3. And it is also chambered in 9mm, and it actually has this safety on here for those who may like the little safety aspect of handguns. But Taurus, Canik, they are very good guns to shoot, or very good guns, period, to even just own, because of the pricing on them. They shoot, they run. I mean, what else do you need these guns to do? So as you can tell, other than my Canik, the SC Elite, I keep these guns like stock, like, because if I need to grab it, I'm gonna grab it and it's gonna run. I'm not gonna worry about any issues, worrying about putting several hundred rounds through it to see if it's gonna run. It's just gonna run. So that's my Taurus G3C, chambered in 9mm. All right, my next gun that I got was the Radical Firearms AR-15, chambered in 7.62 by 39. And this was actually the mag that came with it. I know it's a little shorty, but I really don't even shoot this gun that much. And this is one of the guns you have not seen on the channel, because I just don't shoot it that much. Again, this was early on in my gun journey. I bought it. I started hearing about the 7.62 round, and actually didn't know that the 7.62 round was better for AKs. So I just got the rifle. At the time, I only had the AR pistol. So I was like, I need me a long barrel rifle, 16 inches, and then this is what I got. It shoots great. It shoots great. It doesn't shoot better than the AK, obviously, but this is the Radical Firearms, chambered in 7.62 by 39 with the little baby 10 round mag, which is what came with it. All right, the next gun is also a gun y'all have not seen on this channel, because I also don't shoot it as often as I used to. It is my compact Kel-Tec Sub 2000. And if you know anything about this gun, this is the operation of it. And it, like, when I first got it, it was a blast to shoot. I thought about it, bought it. The research was saying, like, you know, very compact. You pull this little trigger guard here, which folds the gun in half, clicks in the back, and then you can store it in like your book bag or something. It is chambered in 9mm, and it takes Glock mags. I've had this for about 3 years. I bought this little configuration. I can't remember where I got this from, but it kind of locks here to keep anything from going into the system. But then once you pull the latch, it pops right off. So when I got this, I did do the entire M Carbo upgrade on this. So like the butt stock was upgraded, the charging handle, they put a bigger charging handle grip or whatever it's called on here. And as you can see right there, it says M Carbo. They did the iron sights on this, they did the rail panels, and I think it was this muzzle brake. But y'all, when I first got this thing, I was shooting it like nobody's business, because it was taking Glock mags and I could find Glock mags anywhere. But now I don't shoot it as much, but I do need to bring it back out. Honestly, I don't know, it's weird looking. Like, it's long, it's 9mm. The recoil is not all that bad, but I don't know. I'll just keep it in my collection for the time being. All right, the gun that I got after that was my everyday carry, which is my Glock 43X. And y'all seen this on the channel a bunch of times. Empty. And if you know, you know about the Glock 43X. If you own one, you already know what it's all about. So I decided to go with this after I decided the Canik SC Elite was not a good fit for me, and that the Glock 43X was, because it's slim, as you can tell, very slim gun. And without pointing at myself, the grip is also very slim. So very, very good EDC option. I have several, I got over 1,000 rounds through this at this point, because I just run it as my EDC. So Glock 43X was my next pickup. All right, my pickup after the Glock 43X was the M&P chambered in 22 long rifle. And as you can see, it is empty. This is the 25 round mag, still YouTube compliant. But I picked this up on my birthday about 3 years ago. This is like a birthday gift to myself. I didn't have a 22 in the collection at the time, and I'm glad that I have it now because 22s are great practice firearms. The 22 long rifle cartridge is a great practice round because this is in an AR configuration, and I have several ARs. So if I didn't want to waste my 5.56s, 223s, 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39 in that AR, I could just really take this out and try to get a little bit of the same feel that I would get from my ARs. Obviously the recoil won't be the same and some of the other configurations, but the platform is pretty much the same. So my 22 AR-15 pistol was my next pickup. After that one, my next pickup was my one and only AK-47. So, empty mag. I'll show y'all what it looks like with the mag in. My AK-47. This is the Zastava M70 AK-47 chambered in 7.62 by 39. Now this is the rifle that is perfect for that round. I love shooting this gun. My only downfall about this gun is that it is heavy, so heavy, but it's not too heavy where I don't enjoy shooting it or I can't shoot it comfortably. This is my one and only AK-47 in my collection. And as y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, I am in the market for getting another AK. I just want something a little lighter. So if y'all know of any AK-47s chambered in 7.62 by 39 that are light in the configuration, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section and I'll check it out. After picking up the Zastava M70, I went back with the Canik lineup and I picked up this empty Canik Rival SFX. And y'all have seen this one as well a lot on the channel. I do run this old light on here in the Hollow Sun 507 comp because I think in 2025 I'm gonna shoot some competitions and I think I wanna run this as a comp gun. Just starting out. I know there's other guns out there competition ready, but this is the one I have in my collection and I think I want to run this one as a comp gun. If you don't know, now you know that the Crazy 8 ports are installed in here. I say that the flatness of this gun is crazy, like great shoot, absolutely great shoot. So this is the Canik SFX Rival in that tungsten gray and gold or whatever they want to call it color. All right, so the next gun after that was my first 1911, and this was still early on in my gun journey. Empty. This is the Rock Island 1911 chambered in 9mm, and this is what it looks like. I love shooting this gun. It's heavy and the trigger is great on here. I don't think that the what's it called, grip safety is as bad as staccatos and prodigies that I've shot. Like that's my issue right now with 1911s and 2011s is the grip angle, or not the grip angle, but the safety grip. They're not comfortable at all. And so that's what's deferring me right now, or deterring me from getting a 1911 or a 2011, because the grip safeties are not that comfortable and it doesn't make for a good shoot for me. And so this is my only 1911 currently. It's not to say that I won't get any more, but I do have to find that 19 or 2011 that will shoot comfortably in my hand. So for right now, this one shoots the best and it does not break the bank. My next gun, I actually don't have it in my collection. It is my Glock 19X. I sent it off to get some work done to it and I still don't have it back. I thought I would have it back by this video, but I don't. But when it does get back, y'all are in for a treat because of what I got done to it. So hopefully we will have it back like in January. Fingers crossed, everything will be back. And I cannot wait for y'all to see this. Hopefully everything comes back like it's supposed to be. But the Glock 19X was my next pickup and y'all stay tuned for that video. after the Glock 19X, I picked up the Sugar Weasel. So the Sugar Weasel here is by Q. Let me put a mag in it so y'all can see it. This is my Sugar Weasel, chambered in 5.56 223 in that beautiful Cerakote. And that trigger right there, something crazy. When I tell y'all that trigger, and I haven't shot too many triggers, so I can't really say it's the best one out there, but even though they call it, Q calls it literally the best trigger ever made, I can vouch for it, because when I shoot this thing, I just feel like I'm having way too much fun when I shoot this AR-15. So again, I have a video of this out already in this configuration. So the Q Firearms Sugar Weasel, chambered in 5.56. My next gun after the Sugar Weasel was the Mossberg 590. And I actually got this one for my birthday in 2023 or 2024, last year. I got this for my birthday. Well, this year actually. And it was my second shotgun. My first shotgun, somebody should have like warned me about shotguns, but that one, it wasn't a good fit for me. But this one is perfect. It's a little shorty with that bird's head hand grip and shotgun shells going in here. It's actually a blast to shoot. I just love shooting it for anything right now. It doesn't really have a purpose, but it's not to say that it won't have a purpose, but it is a very good shoot. Ready for anything. My next gun, y'all seen this one before, is my ADM 10.5 inch AR-15. Show you with the mag. And this is what that looks like. And it does have my Omega 300 by Silencer Code suppressor on here. And I pretty much modded it the way I wanted to. I didn't do too much to it because it came very nice out of the box. I haven't even changed the trigger in it, which I don't know. I'm still shooting it, still getting used to it. But this is a really good shoot. Chambered in 5.56 223 in that 10.5 inch barrel. So ADM, which is a great manufacturing company. I really love their lowers because they're ambi lowers. And that's what really makes this gun a really good shoot for me. But yeah, it's one of my AR-15s that you've seen thus far. The next firearm that I bought is my 300 Blackout build. Now, y'all went crazy on this video. At this point, this video has over 102,000 views because you guys really chimed in, supported what I did to this AR. I built it / modded it. I took a PSA upper and a PSA lower, put them together, and then I just added the things that I wanted on here. So whatever you want to call it, I'm calling it a build because I did what I wanted to it. And this is that 300 Blackout. As you can see, empty. And if you want to know everything on here, it's on my Instagram, or you can go watch that video. I tell you everything that I've done to this gun. But this is currently my favorite gun in my collection right now. It's probably number one in my collection because of the short configuration it is, and just that 300 Blackout round. Like this is it. And I've got that shush shush on the front. So 300 Blackout by, PSA, and then done it the way I wanted to. The next gun that I purchased was this FN 502 chambered in 22 long rifle. I picked this gun up because it was on sale. Okay, this gun was on sale. And I didn't have a pistol. Where's my thread protector at? Okay, I found a thread protector. I had to put it back on there. I was doing some little something earlier. Y'all stay tuned for that. You'll see. But this gun I got because I didn't have a 22 long rifle pistol in my collection. Now I have the AR pistol, but I wanted a handgun in my collection. And when I tell you this thing is a very decent shoot, it's got the feel of the FN 509, like the full size, that's chambered in 9mm. But the flatness that this gun has, and don't shoot it suppressed. I shot it suppressed because my silencer or my suppressor is in jail. So I shot this suppressed, and when I tell y'all, you ain't gonna wanna miss shooting a 22 suppressed. It's too much fun. And plus that round, I don't know if I show y'all, it's empty. That 22 long rifle round is so cheap. Like you can just go outside and just practice with that. And instead of like, you know, running all your 9mm out, just go outside, practice with this 22 long rifle cartridge and just shoot it. So again, 502 by FN, chambered in, 22 long rifle. My next gun is my PTR 9CT, chambered in 9mm. We do have that 9mm 20 round mag that is empty, and this is that PTR. So I just recently changed and put this smaller Holosun on here because I felt like it went better with the smaller configuration that I have here. And then I do have this folding SB tactical brace, which makes it super small. So you can throw this in your book bag, you can hide it up under your seat, hide it under your bed, and this thing shoots. It shoots good. If you haven't seen that video of me and my husband going back and forth with my PTR and his CZ Scorpion, y'all go check that video out. It was pretty fun, but I don't know, his CZ Scorpion was a lot of fun. But I've had issues with my PTR. I've got a video on that of me having some issues with it. But ever since I've sent it back and they sent it back to me, it's been running. So PTR 9CT, chambered in 9mm. All right, my next gun. I said earlier that my 300 Blackout was my most favorite gun in my collection right now. I'll say it's my most favorite AR in my collection. My most favorite handgun in my collection right now is the Springfield Echelon. Now, you know. Springfield did they thing with this one. They literally took their time and gave me personally, I don't know what they gave y'all. They might have gave y'all a lemon, or you might can attest to what I'm about to say. But they gave me like a great handgun shoot when it comes to this Springfield Echelon. This thing runs like nobody's business. I do have the X300 Ultra on here and the Holosun 407C X2. And when I say I can shoot this gun all day, I can shoot this gun all day. Now, of course, you can tell by my light and everything, it's dirty. But I have yet to clean it and it's still running. Like, Springfield Echelon, if you don't have one in your collection and you're thinking about it, don't second guess it. As long as you don't get you a lemon and you get you one that works, you will not be upset or disappointed, because I will, like, I think I said this before, I would use this as my do-all gun. Like, obviously I can't suppress it because it's too big in my opinion to suppress. But anything else I need to do handgun wise, this is what I'm going to. So Springfield Echelon, that's that gun. The next gun that I got is the one for the ladies. If you know, you know. Empty. We got that Bodyguard 2.0. Now, this thing is small, and this is why it's for us ladies. It's chambered in 380, and when I tell you this thing shoots really good, at first I had to get used to the trigger, because the trigger, you gotta pull the trigger all the way back for that thing to go off. But once you get used to that, shooting this gun, listen, it is great to shoot. I mean, like almost my whole hand is covering the gun. And as a woman, as a female, that's kind of good because it's going to help you mitigate that recoil, which being chambered in 380, it's not much recoil anyway. But when I tell y'all this Bodyguard 2.0, like, surprised me because I just knew it was going to be snappy. I just knew it because of how small the gun is. But this gun, I take this gun anytime I got to go up the street, walk the dogs, go to the mailbox, go to the store. That's what I take. Because it's so small, it can fit anywhere. So, Smith & Wesson, did I say Springfield? I don't know. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 chambered in 380. And then, last but not least, and y'all have not seen this one on the channel because I actually did this as a Christmas build. And very soon, probably the video after this one, you're gonna see this build in its full configuration. And I'm so proud of myself because I built this gun from scratch. And so, without further ado, we have my 12.5 inch AR-15 build. And this, I built all by myself. I built everything from scratch. Now, I know when I showed y'all my AR 7.5 inch, that was literally the whole gun, and I put bits and pieces on here in parts. Even with my 300 blackout, I put the upper together, I put the lower together, and y'all was just like, that ain't no build. It was a build to me. But if that wasn't a build, this definitely got to be a build. When I tell you I put every piece on here, I put every piece on here. Y'all got to wait for the video because I'm going to break down every single thing that I put on here down to the lower parts kit. Now, if you heard me say that, then you know I built this thing. But let me give y'all a good look. Some of y'all probably recognize some things that you see on here. I'm not going to go into detail on it right now because, like I said, I'm going to make a separate video for what I did to this gun. But I've been saying it all year long that I was going to build a 12.5 inch AR-15, and it finally happened. It finally happened for my Christmas build, and I can say that I'm very, very, very proud of what I've done. So stay tuned for that video because it is coming, probably going to be after this video. The next video that I post will probably be this one. So y'all stay tuned for it. And that's my gun collection, y'all, for 2024. That's everything that I have in my gun collection, minus one gun, which is my Glock 19X. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that video because that Glock 19X is gonna look totally different from what y'all seen in previous videos. So until next time, again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody, and Happy New Year that's coming up. May your wishes, may your blessings, may your miracles be what you need them to be in the year of 2025. And most importantly, y'all, stay safe, watch your surroundings. It's the holiday season, so people start acting crazy. And you just gotta watch what you're doing, watch where you at, watch who you're around, watch who you with, watch where you go. And most importantly, stay strapped. So guys, until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.